Welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We're here on the Tartarus.
Look, why are you looking
and
at the wall?
And Luke's freaking out because he accidentally, well, not accidentally, he kind of killed someone. It was the first person he's actually killed. So, character development.
Whoa. I don't know.
And there goes Jade being an asshole again.
He's supposed to be the asshole. We've been over this. We've literally been over this.
Well, you can't really get over the fact that you just killed somebody. At least not in this, at least not within like 10 seconds.
No.
So while it is kind of, so I can definitely see where Luke's coming from. Anyway,
that camera was,
here we have
camera
kind
was
of
completely pointless.
It's just the way that it was when it came in. Anyway, here we have a very simple block puzzle.
Block puzzles.
I say puzzle in huge quotes because this is an introduction of how block puzzles work in this game. Think of it like the block puzzles in Symphonia 1, only 10 times better because they aren't nearly as tedious.
And meanwhile, Johnny's just sitting in a corner crying.
He's not crying. He's more just like, God damn it! Why are there block puzzles every 5 feet in this game?
I don't get.
And
his
as much
rage.
as I love Symphonia, I have to agree with him. There are too many block puzzles in Symphonia.
I don't
1.
get his rage. I mean, I can understand, but I don't get the rage.
Well, when you do the same puzzle like 15 times, you're probably just tired of it.
I can see that.
His complaint was more of there was no variety in puzzles because they were all basically the same, and he's kind of right.
Don't.
I think the only time they varied it up is like the very, very tail end of the game.
This is drumroll.
Let's skip this room for now because if we go there, we're going to die.
I assume that room's important for later.
I think it's just supposed to imply that that's where most of the soldiers are, so that you literally be walking suicide if you go in there.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I forgot about that. Oops.
And the whole point was they stole all of our equipment. You go 2 rooms over, and there's your equipment.
Wow, they didn't take them
Best guards ever.
And they weren't even guarding them.
It reminds me so much of the very beginning of Chrono Trigger, because they do the exact same thing. They lock you up, but then when you break out of jail, you go to the next room over, and your armor's just sitting there.
Worst guards ever.
Well, to be fair, at this point, Jade kind of caused an explosion, which is distracting everyone on the Tartarus. So, of course, they wouldn't. Why would they leave guards for that? Be like, oh shit, there's somebody attacking the Tartarus.
Oh no!
Yeah. And here I'm sitting here going like, wait, I had that, and I'm just like, wait, I already have that item. Why do they give me that again? And then I remembered, oh right, I think I have to give... Yeah, and this is when I decided to rearrange my capacity cores a little bit. I would put up a description of what all these do, because it all depends on... Depending on what stats you're getting, using the capacity cores changes what kind of skills you get.
Yeah.
There's a huge list of that. If you really want to look it up, just go on GameFAQs, because that's where I'm looking it up.
I never really...
Because like hell I remember all that
I
shit.
still haven't bothered with messing with the capacity cores myself.
I'd recommend you start doing that soon, because they're like I think I mentioned this before. They're a lot like the X spheres in Symphonia, where you get certain. Or no, not the X spheres. They're a lot like the EX skills, where if you get a certain skill combination, you get another stat boost kind of thing.
Is that right?
Like there's ones like.
By the way, Luke, I can't say I think much of you forcing a woman.
Like basically, you know how Zillia does their skill tree thing?
Yeah, basically the skill
It
web.
works a lot like it works exactly like that, only with cores.
What did you say?
And the upside to Zillia is they realize it's kind of annoying to just kind of randomly guess which one does what, so they just give you a list of, okay, if you put this combination,
No,
you're gonna
I'd
get
rather not.
these.
You're younger than I am, after all.
Which, in
My
all
age
honesty, I'm
is
surprised they
joy's
don't
sake.
make that for the 3DS version.
I'm an old
Whatever.
man.
Out of the way, I'll do it.
Oh yeah, that too. I love that. This is why I love Jade. He just kind of
Thanks.
makes Luke do things.
She makes everybody just do things.
I thought I told you to shut up.
I told you to shut up.
I thought I told you to not mess with them flying machines.
You're a guy too, you do it. Oh no, I'm old. At my age, all my joints ache. Fine,
I'm
fine.
an old man.
I guess in Japanese standards he is, but I think he's only like 33.
Doesn't matter. He's still an old man.
I think he's just joking on the fact that he is old. He's like, you're 30, you're middle-aged, you're old. Like, no, you're not.
That's the joke.
I know.
You never explain the joke.
Anyways. I also love how Tyr has the Rosalina hairstyle.
No Starbits though.
No.
Then again, this game came before this game. Then again, this game came before Super Mario Galaxy, so
Lots before.
lots before.
Long before. Never mind.
Yeah.
I speak well. I speak good.
Here it is.
I grammar.
This is your something fun?
Oh, I love this
Is that
scene.
gunpowder?
Let's blow things up.
Gunpowder? Why is that
Blow
here?
shit up. Blow shit up. Blow
A group of
shit up.
soldiers aboard the ship had been pilfering supplies to sell on their own. I discovered that they'd been hiding
Although I know
gunpowder
this is a
here.
video game, but I'm gonna question
Though
how
this
after
commotion
this
has made my
there wasn't
investigation
more,
pointless.
but we'll see.
I see.
We shall
so
see
we're going
indeed.
to ignite this and destroy the wall.
Are you serious?
Also, for some reason,
We'll be fine as long as we're
Yuri
not caught in the
Lowenthal just
explosion.
does not
Now let's
voice
hurry.
the second half of that paragraph.
Do we light it with the font
I missed it.
He says, "Are you serious?" and then he forgets to read the rest of the
No,
line.
we light it with you. You're on, you.
I don't know why they did that.
Whoa, wait a...
Breathe fire.
Kaboom! Like,
Jeez.
how is that not a
Wait half
bigger
second.
explosion?
Crossfire.
Oh God, I love that game.
No, that was
I missed that
perfect,
game
Mew.
so much. We
Now,
didn't even
let us
bother.
be
We didn't even
going.
bother reading the rules. We just shot each other.
Right.
Well, that's all you did. It was basically just air
How come those
hockey
two watch an
Air
explosion
hockey.
Go off right in their faces? I swear they're not
with
human.
marbles that you lose really fast because they're super small.
Yep.
Anyway, before you go out, open this and get a long sword. Yay! More equipment for Luke.
More stuff to kill people with. I mean, they look cool with.
Basically. Also, I do realize I have 2 cutlass swords. I bought one and then didn't realize I was gonna get one in a chest.
Yeah, that happens a lot. Happened with me too, by the way.
Yeah. I just forgot that you could actually find it in a chest in Sheagle Woods.
Rage quit.
Also, thankfully, the Tartarus isn't moving right now. Otherwise, we'd be flying right off of the freaking ship right now.
Oopsie.
It's a land ship. It's not going to hurt too much if we fall off of it. Speaking of that, why don't we have ships that can just drive on land like that? That would be awesome. The collateral damage would be catastrophic, but it would be awesome.
You're talking as if we have the technology to do that.
I know. That's why I said it would be awesome if we had it. Just you look out your window and going down the street, you see this giant battleship going down the street. Like,
I'd be
damn.
terrified.
It would be terrifying. I'm not denying that.
Oh, brother.
And then I don't know why it was taking. I think what I was wondering is if I missed something here, and then I realized, screw it.
Screw it.
So I'm like, there should be more here, but there's not. And there's that griffin thing again. I thought I killed you.
They never die, they just respawn.
Yeah, I know. Out of my way, you bastard.
No.
More ligers.
Always with the ligers.
I'm just glad ligers don't really exist. That'd be the scariest looking animal ever.
I agree. Basically, actually, now that I think about it, ligers in this game are pretty much the cheetahs of in the real world.
I was gonna say that they look kind of like cheetahs or leopards.
I'm sorry. Every time, Dangy red versus blue. Every time I hear leopard, I'm always thinking of something. I'm always thinking of that one Thanksgiving skit they did.
I thought you were gonna mention Napoleon Dynamite or something because of liger.
No. It's like first we start with a hummingbird. They try to make up their own Thanksgiving dinner, where they had they had chicken, and then Sarge comes in with this long tangent. First we start with a hummingbird. What? Put that in a sparrow.
God damn it!
Stuff that in a sparrow. Stuff them both in a quarter shin. Then put that in a chicken. And then put all that in a duck. Then in a turkey. Then in a bigger turkey. Wait, why 2 turkeys? It's Thanksgiving. Put that in a penguin, stuff that in a peacock, then an emu, let's see, then an emu, shove it all in an albatross, then an emu, next comes an ostrich, then a leopard!
What the hell are they making?
I don't know. Put all that in the pterodactyl, and then stuff it in a book 747.
Jesus Christ!
It's like, that sounds awesome. I call it wing. And someone chimes in. I call the turbine. If we cook this thing for like 3 pounds every 5 seconds, it's not gonna be done for 11 years. And that's why we're going to deep fry.
God damn it!
You hear a tugboat. It's like, oh, there's the oil. There's the oil now.
Shit. Anyways, I was just kind of exploring the rest of the ship just to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's nothing that you can find down there. There's like one hallway and there's nothing. So just go into the store and progress plot.
What was that leopard for? Presentation.
God damn it.
I love that skit. I'm sorry.
There they are.
It's fine. It's fine. Now, speaking of red versus blue, it's just every time I hear liger, I just think of Star Trek. Didn't I just tell you to stop making up animals?
Have you realized the Tartarus did an emergency shutdown?
Anyway,
and apparently, well, now that we can get out of the Tartarus, there's Ion, but it's also kind of with the God Generals.
oh, like anyone cares.
Well, the God Generals
It's not
are
like you
kind
can
of
use any
strong.
decent
We don't really
phonic
want
arts
to fight
anyway
them.
with that phone slot seal.
Except for one.
Even if it's
How
just
can you say
one.
things like that? The Colonel's been working hard to undo the phone
I mean,
slot
think
seal.
of it like...
I don't mind. It's the truth.
Ah, screw it.
Screw it.
Open the emergency hatch. Right away.
Like,
Well, let me see if I can figure it out first.
Maybe if I could see through this damn helmet.
Okay, it looks like
There we
every
go.
single Orgonite looks like Vile. Not even joking. Not a charge shot.
God damn it. I might have to put that line in there.
You don't.
I won't. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes. You're a force to be reckoned with, even with your phonic arts sealed.
And here's Jade being a badass.
I'm on it. Now, throw down your weapon.
Hey, a character in a Tales game that uses guns, and we won't actually see.
Dear, your
Oh,
friend
sweet.
Mew is useful.
Tear.
Damn right he was.
Tear grass?
Hey, a character that uses guns. I wonder when we'll be able to use a character that
Major
uses
Legretto.
guns. I don't know, maybe 5 years later. Zillia 2.
Give it a good couple of years.
Ah, Luger. Everyone loves him.
Except for the fanboys. Get back! I have gardening tools!
We're surrounded!
God damn it.
Arietta, what's happened to the Tartarus?
That is one badass looking sword, though. I have to
Still
admit.
inoperable.
That one that looked like he was, just standing there awkwardly. It was like, wait, what was I supposed to do again?
Good work. Restrain them
He's just
and...
standing there like, well, that happened.
Waiting, and here comes one of my favorite characters. Yeah. Ow.
Cannonball!
Enter the amazing guy.
No.
Hi, guy.
Yay!
You're every fangirl's wet dream for this
Arietta.
game.
Yay!
Now,
Only
drop
because
your
you're
weapons
voiced
once
by
more
Johnny
and go back
Youngbosh.
inside the Tartarus.
Before he became in everything.
Pretty much. This was the first game that I played that he was actually prominent in.
You're next.
I'm
Take a
sorry, but
monster inside.
every time I look at Guy, I keep thinking
Phone
he is
master,
so gay.
Please, do
It
what
doesn't
he
help
says,
the fact that he's
Arietta.
wearing a dog collar.
No, it really doesn't, does it?
Not that there's anything wrong with that,
It
but
just, it just implies that he's into some really kinky crap.
maybe. Or maybe he just is fancy. I don't know.
There's nothing
I don't
There's
know.
nothing fancy about that collar. Also, also I see that yellow dog every single
All
time
the
I see
hatches
that girl,
should
and it
stay
gets
closed
annoying
for a
because
while.
every time that dog shows up, he never shows up in battles.
Phew, thank goodness.
It's like he's
Good
there for
timing,
show
guy.
every single time.
It's not a
I looked
dog,
all
it's
over.
another
I don't
liger.
care. I'm calling it
Never
a
thought
dog.
you'd turn up in a place like this.
Every time
By the way, Ion,
every
where's
time that
Alice?
God General shows up,
The
whose
enemy
name
stole the
will
Emperor's
not
letter.
be mentioned
Alice
until
went to get it
it's
back,
relevant.
But a monster knocked her out of a portal.
Yeah, we're not gonna name
But I
drop
heard
her until
soldiers say that they
until the
couldn't
game
find
name
the
drops
body,
her.
So I'm hoping
Yep.
she's all right.
Then let's head for St.
And
Bina. That's
And
our
that
rendezvous point
specific
with
God
Alice.
General is very annoying.
St. Bina?
Yes, she is.
Not because
Actually, they both are equally annoying.
It's a city to the
Thankfully, you
southeast
fight
of
them.
here.
I'm gonna mildly spoil it, but thankfully you don't fight both
Okay,
of them at the
we
same
just need to make it
time.
there, right?
we just have
What
a
about
lot
your
of
troops?
repeat
They're
battles.
still
Hope you don't
inside
mind
the
that.
ship, right?
Eh,
I can't imagine
every
there being
Tale
any
game tends to do
survivors.
that, especially when it's
If they
rival
left any
characters.
witnesses, it would lead to war
And
between
Symphonia
the
was
Order of
like what?
Lorelei and
It was
Malta.
like we only had like
Well, you
How
fought
many people were on
Yggdrasil 3
board?
times.
yeah, but
It's
but
a
he's a
top-secret
major
mission,
villain. You
so
kind of
only
expect
half
that.
the usual number.
You fought
Around
Kratos 3
100.
times.
Again, a major villain. You expect that.
Over
Technically
100 people
4,
were
but
killed.
You
Yeah.
fight Pranama twice. You fight Pranama
let's-
twice,
let's get
which is
going.
literally
If we get caught here,
padding
the
at its
war that
finest.
follows will claim the lives of many
Yeah,
more.
you do fight Pronema twice.
Why? I don't know.
Um,
Because the game felt like she was important for some reason.
I think Pronema is the only one you fight more than once.
For some reason, the game thought she was important when in reality she's not.
Well, she's supposed to be the leader of the God Generals. Or, not God Generals, I'm sorry.
You heard it first here, folks. Pranama time travel.
Damn it! Well, we are playing Abyss, so it's kind of stuck on my mind.
You heard it here first, people.
Grand
Pranama
Cardinals,
can
there
time
we go.
travel.
Grand Cardinals, there we go.
The time traveling Grand Cardinal. Holy crap.
Slip of the tongue, damn it.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, it would be really considered time travel. It'd be more like alternate reality warping travel.
Alternate realities, why not? But now we have Guy. And Guy is the speed character, and he's also the Lloyd of this game.
He is not.
No, he gets all of Lloyd's skills. He gets Demon Fang, Tiger
I
Blade.
mean, the skills that
Tempest,
everybody
all
else
those
in the
things.
series gets.
He gets the traditional swordsman arts.
Ha! You thought it was the main character that got that stuff.
Usually it is the main character, but that's beside the point. And personally, I would say give Guy all the agility stuff you can possibly get. He's already going to be the fastest character in the game, but he gets amazing skills if you give him speed.
I never bothered because, in all honesty, I don't really use Guy that much.
It all depends on what you decide to use. I can see why you wouldn't use guide because you already have a swordsman, so why have two? But
It's like, why is it?
if
Why have two when I already have one? It's like, what do I want? I'm sorry, I didn't realize I realized I didn't want chocolate and with my strawberry ice cream.
it's another staple of Tales games around this era. You always get two characters that are swordsmen.
Yeah.
Sometimes three.
Yeah, I remember that.
Though to be fair, you can either have Zelos or Kratos, so it's not technically three.
Hey, you okay?
Ion, you used Dothic phonic arts aboard the Tartarus, didn't you?
When? I didn't see him use a single
That thing you
thing.
did back at the Cheagle's place?
I'm gonna die.
I'm
Can you
sorry.
tell?
My body just isn't built to use Gothic
Stop
phonic arts.
saying
No.
that!
A fair bit of time has passed, so I thought I'd recovered, but
Let's rest for a while. At this rate, we risk shortening
You're acting
Ion's
like
life.
he has dead tattooed on his forehead at this point.
He may as well.
God damn it, man.
He's just asking for it. I'm sorry.
I know. Namco, is there a
So,
reason we have a
you're an
close-up
emissary
on
a mission
Pier's
to
shoes
prevent
there?
war.
Gotta appease every single crowd.
Why would most
Gotta
wanna
appease
start
every
a
single
war
crowd.
anyway?
I guess.
I'm afraid that's confidential to the Order. I can't talk about it.
You never know. There might be fetish
Oh, come
people
on.
watching this video. You don't know.
Whatever his
I'm
reasons,
not
this war
saying
must
they
be
might.
avoided.
I'm not saying
We won't
anything
let
about that.
Moe's
I
interfere.
mean, if that's what people are into, I'm
How
not
did this
judging.
It's all-
Getting yourself
it's
wrapped
all
up in
my
a mess
fault.
here, Luke.
I
By
never
the
said
way,
that. You're
who
the
are
one
you?
that's implying things now.
I know.
Oh, right. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm Guy.
Yes, you have
I'm a
already,
servant in
actually.
Duke Fabra's manor.
Well, he said his name, but he never actually said it to anyone else. And then this happens.
Yep, totally gay.
What?
Oh, would you stop it?
Yeah, but I'm surprised. You
Guy
you
doesn't
think
like
you
women.
think you think
I'd
you
say
think
it looks
Jade
more
would be
like a
the one
phobia.
saying that?
Sorry.
Well,
It's
see,
nothing
no, Jade
personal.
even said it doesn't
It's
seem like
just-
he's a. It doesn't seem like he's
If it helps, you
not
don't have to
into
think of me
women.
as a
It's
woman.
more like he's terrified of them.
I've seen some things that normal people wouldn't understand.
You don't get it. I've seen some shit.
You
Fine.
really like
I'll
that
be
joke,
sure to
didn't
keep
you?
my
Really like that joke I
distance.
put in, didn't
Will
you?
that take care of it?
Hey, it works.
Sorry.
I mean, look at his face.
If you
That
serve
is the
House
face of
Fabra,
somebody
you
that has
must be
seen
from
something
Kimlasca.
horrible.
Did you come looking for Luke?
No.
Maybe.
Yes, under
Or
orders
maybe
from
he's
Duke
just
Fabra.
naturally afraid of women. I don't know. Actually, I do. I'm trying not to spoil it.
We knew he disappeared into Malkuth territory.
Quote unquote.
I
Why
went
did you
by land from
automatically assume
Chesedonia, while
Malkuth? That's what
Dorian
I'm
General
questioning.
Grant crossed
They're
the
like,
sea and started
they warped
searching from
somewhere.
Katsura.
Definitely, it was Malkuth, I'm sure.
He's like, he disappeared. He must be in
Master
Malkuth.
Van's
Yes,
looking for
Malkuth,
me
and
too?
not anywhere else.
You know, I'm expecting that one guy to be there, be like
My brother's
Timmy
here?
Turner's dad every time Malkuth mentioned Malkuth.
Your brother? You mean?
God damn it.
Oh dear. It looks like we've run out of
I can
time.
see that too.
you can see that.
I can imagine that. I mean, I get that Kimlasca and Malkuth are supposed to be the rival territories in
Those
this
are
game, but
people.
there's more to this game. There are more countries in
Luke,
this
stay
game than
back.
just Malkuth.
You know you won't be able to kill them.
Than Malkuth and Kimlasca.
They're just the
Come
main
on.
ones that people actually worry about.
I know. It's the same thing as like people saying like the only countries people worry about are America and the Middle East. Like, no, it's just because that's the only countries that get talked about.
The only ones that are relevant.
At this point in time, anyway.
Yeah, at this point.
And Oracle Knights. These guys are pushovers.
Sandbags.
Basically. They're the elite knights of the Order of Lorelei and they're shit.
No more.
We are Oracle elites. You cannot be close.
No, they're not like Vegeta.
Oh, phooey. That would have been hilarious if you think about it.
Luke!
Anytime now, Luke.
Meanwhile, a rousing game. It's a rousing game of tic-tac-toe.
Wow, that sword went flying really far.
How'd you do that? I have no idea.
Luke, snap out of it.
Guy, he kind of doesn't have a sword. How is he supposed to fight without a sword? There you go. You know, Tyr, instead of jumping in front of Luke, you could have just grabbed him and pulled him to the side.
Not one of my better ideas.
Instead of going, ah!
Here.
Bad idea.
You didn't have to take a bullet for him, you just had to pull him out of the way.
You idiot.
Wait a minute. Why didn't I just grab him? It's still have enough time. All I do is just grab him. Do him out of the way.
And while I normally get annoyed at Tyr for that, she kind of has a point. Like, you know, you could have moved.
It reminds me of how Bridge handled handle pickles. Like, wait a minute. Why didn't I just grab him?
In fact, I still have time. I can grab him, throw him out of the way, and oh god!
Exactly like that.
Again, titles in this game, unlike Symphonia, they don't really give you stat boosts. They're just there for bragging rights. But anyway, in the next video, we can just talk to everyone and figure out where to go from here.
And we're just gonna pretend that whole sequence never happened.
Maybe.
Maybe not. You
See you guys in the
you
next part.
disrespected me? Maybe.